Mind on my murder, or murder on my mind. Whoa. Yo, what is up, you guys? Over the partying like every day is your birthday, because we got another one for you guys today. We got a different little type of video, man, so I know you anime people won't be on this, but to all my IRL people, how do you do? Because we do have something a little fire for you guys today. We got inside YNW Melly's life behind bars, bro. Absolutely crazy. It still blows my mind that this man is really in jail. You know, I don't know about you guys. I do think that he is guilty. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep it a buck, bro. I do think he is guilty. And as much as I love his music, what's up to you? Hey, man, I know a lot of y'all probably really love your music, but would you guys think someone should get released, you know what I'm saying, for capping people because they have really good music? Let me know what you guys think about that, bro. And especially, I'm pretty sure he got, like, locked up in Texas or somewhere where they don't play that shit at all. I don't know the exact place, but I know where he got locked up. They don't play that shit at all. We're gonna dive a little bit deeper into YNW Melly's life here and see what street gossip is worth and makes you guys go on some love. Let's get to it.
Over 3 years ago, Jamel Maurice Demons,
it's been 3 years,
turned himself in for the murder of 2 friends that took place in late 2018. From showing off
he turned himself,
releasing new music,
that's right,
and even saying he's coming home soon. YNW Melly has made these past few years look like a cakewalk, but in these same years, he has also endured some of his hardest times behind bars, including fights, behavior issues, and even facing the death penalty. So today, we're going to take a look at YNW Melly's life behind bars. But before we jump straight into it, let me provide you with a brief rundown on how he even got here. YNW Sack Chaser and YNW Juvie were shot and killed while riding home through the streets of Fort Lauderdale with their 2 friends, YNW Melly and YNW Bortland. Melly was dropped off on the way while Bortland proceeded to drive the 2 wounded men to the hospital. And if you don't already know, whenever you arrive to the hospital with gunshot wounds, the police will always be immediately notified. So shortly
I didn't know that.
Arrived at the hospital, the police pulled up and started asking questions. Bortland tried his best to explain the situation, saying that they were involved in a drive-by shooting, but the police knew something was up because after asking multiple witnesses, everyone's story was slightly different. After the police put in months of investigation, they were finally able to draw up a possible scenario, saying that the 2 men were shot from inside the car, linking the murders to Melly and Bortland, and dismissing the entire drive-by story. Bortland was arrested first on February 12th.
Ain't that... What? Bro, they shot the dudes and then brought them to the hospital? I don't know why, yo. Respectfully, bro. You know, I don't really be killing nobody, but that just doesn't make sense to me, dude. Like, you gotta care about them enough to bring them to the hospital, or maybe you looking out for your own life. But at the same time, bro, if I don't know, like, can't y'all just sit down for a cup of joe and let's just talk it out?
2019, and Melly already saw it coming, so he just went on ahead and turned himself in the very next day. The beloved Florida artist posted a picture on Instagram stating in the caption that he is to be turning himself in, and all of the rumors that he is guilty are false. Melly was clearly trying to make the best of his time while he was locked away, because the rapper was reportedly spending $4,000 a month on commissary, buying snacks, playing cards, headphone.
That's honestly not that much, bro. I'm not really too surprised by that, yo. YNW Melly is a very successful artist, and you know, he didn't release that many songs, but the ones he did release were insane and got huge numbers on them. I'm sure dude is loaded, bro. 4K a month to a rapper, that's not too crazy to me. You know, a lot of rappers, bro, spend money. Sound like dude just being smart with it.
And many more miscellaneous items like reading glasses, ibuprofen, and I miss you cards to send to his family back home. My boy Melly was going crazy in the chain gang. And despite most of the other inmates in jail having a low commissary average, Melly seems to max out his spending limit every week. Melly was even seen on Instagram smiling and holding up a pair of $1,000 Versace shoes. Melly has also dropped some hit tracks.
Wait a minute. He was getting $4K a month in jail? Wait a minute, dog.
Because the rapper was reportedly spending $4,000 a month on commissary, buying snacks, playing cards, headphones.
What?
And
see, nah, that's crazy.
Items
4K
like
in jail
glasses,
a month?
ibuprofen, and I miss you cards to send to his family back home. My boy Melly was going crazy in the chain gang. And despite most of the other inmates in jail having a low commissary average, Melly seems to max out his spending limit every week. Melly was even seen on Instagram smiling and holding up a pair of $1,000 Versace shoes.
Bro,
Melly has also
getting
dropped
up.
some hit tracks while locked up, like Mama Cry, Dangerously in Love, and many more, including features from Lil Uzi Vert, Kodak Black, and an artist that we all miss dearly, Juice WRLD. He even dropped an entire...
Damn, bro. You ain't gotta even do me like that. Juice WRLD is my favorite artist. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all gotta say, bro. I really don't give a shit. Yeah, he's my favorite, bro. Kiss a rock and suck the bottom of his meat, bro. He don't gotta be your favorite. I'm just saying he was one of my favorite artists. I just love the way he did music, and I could really relate to a lot of stuff with Juice, man. I just thought he was a real good guy. I mean, you know, he was a good guy, but he wasn't a good guy, you know?
Entire album titled Melly vs. Melvin that peaked at number 8 on the Billboard charts. But while living the lavish lifestyle in jail, he was also in there giving the officers a hard time. Melly's first behavioral incident took place only a month after he was incarcerated. On March 13th, 2019, Melly made a 3-way call, which is against the rules of jail, landing him in solitary confinement for 30 days with no privileges.
30
2
days?
months later, Melly was charged with disrespecting and threatening an officer. This earned him another 20 days of solitary confinement and loss of all of his privileges. Melly was in there acting like a pure demon, because in September of the same year, Melly was caught stuffing a towel into the toilet of his cell and flushing it until the cell was completely flooded. What kind of elementary school prank was he trying to pull? Once the officer who caught him reported the situation, he also claimed that
I wonder
Melly
what
did
he was
this on
trying to
purpose
do with that.
and even threatened him. Melly allegedly said to the officer, "Yeah, I flooded it. Now go get your sergeant. I'll beat all y'all. And I have real lawyers to get me out of it." That's some pure menace energy right there. Shortly after this,
Bro does not give a shit about getting out.
20 days in solitary. Lost all his privileges once again, and on top of that, they threw in a 10-day probation sentence with it. At this point, I'm starting to think that he enjoys being alone in solitary confinement because he just keeps going back. Then, in February 2020, Melly was seen participating in a fight with 5 other inmates. This large brawl took several deputies to break it up. This altercation led him to getting sentenced to another 30 days in solitary.
Damn!
I guess by now, his privileges take...
This man has spent like a third of a year in solitary confinement, which is crazy, y'all, because that's just by yourself, bro. Imagine being by your... Well, I don't really got to do too much imagining.
Away yet again. In his first year of jail, Melly has already spent a total of 70 days in solitary confinement. That's insane. But those are just a few of his behavioral issues. Melly has also faced some problems regarding his health. On April 2nd, 2020,
really?
Melly tested positive for the virus after his cellmate was also tested positive. Melly's lawyer saw this as an opportunity to temporarily get the rapper out of jail and put him on house arrest. On the same day, Melly's lawyer requested for the artist to be put on house arrest in case he needed any medical help involving the virus. This seemed like a foolproof plan because 6ix9ine was released earlier that year for the same reason. His attorney even posted an update on Instagram stating that the Broward jail was very unsanitary and had inmates and employees sharing lunch trays and other items without proper sanitation. Sources also stated that Melly was experiencing headaches, body aches, chills, and even labored breathing. But Melly got the short end of the stick. His request was denied, and the judge pretty much told him all the medical help you need is available right here. But since the virus was still fairly new to the world, the jails weren't properly equipped to treat the rapper. It was even rumored that the jail only provided Melly with Gatorade and Tylenol. That won't even fix a bad migraine. The staff is also accused of not checking up on Melly hourly like they were instructed to, leaving everyone to worry about his health as it was rapidly deteriorating. That's just poor service all around if you ask me. And it only gets crazier from here because Melly has also had many bumps throughout his time fighting these legal battles. When the initial information was gathered on the case, it was pretty clear that Melly wasn't innocent. The feds used every resource they could to find and try to get this artist locked up.
Are they looking at
They
windmills?
even worked with T-Mobile to get all of his phone records showing where the men traveled that night.
Damn, bro. Hey, you know, y'all should not go and commit any crimes, but let me tell you now, with how a day and ages are, bro, if you do anything, like back in the day, y'all, like 20, 30 years ago, it was a lot easier to get away with crimes, bro. Wasn't really good security systems. We didn't have, you know, great ways to file our records and all kind of stuff. And now, bro, everybody has a camera. Everybody's life is all online. The moment something happens, people will know about it, bro. Come on, dog.
This information showed that Melly
working with T-Mobile to get the phone records, that's crazy, though.
Confirmed to be in the car with the victims and got dropped off before they took the trip to the hospital. It wasn't looking too good for the Florida rapper because he initially lied and said that he was never even in the car. The feds also took a deep look into Melly's social media, linking one of his posts of him saying how he needs to stay loyal to Bortland to the murder. This made sense because they previously accused Bortland of working with Melly and covering the entire situation up. It's crazy how these smartphones can get you caught up so easily. A year after his arrest, the prosecutors sat back and took a really good look at this case. And since it was such a heinous crime, they gave Melly two options. He could go to trial and possibly receive the death penalty, or he could skip trial and just get an instant 30 to 40 years.
30 to 40 years?
Stronger by saying he's a gang member by using his face tattoo.
30 or 40 years? That's almost 2 life sentences. For y'all who don't know, a life sentence is 25 years. No, it is not life, bro. Just chill out. 30 to 40 years? Don't get me wrong. Shooting someone, oh, no, no, no. You know, you can't do that. But 40 years? I wonder if they died. But if they were just shot, I mean, for sure, bro, we got to get some crazy punishment like 20. But 40? I don't know the details, so I'm not going to speak on it. 40 years, though, is crazy. 2 life sentences almost.
Twos and videos of him stacking hand symbols as proof.
If he even makes it out, bro, he gonna be out with no teeth, and he gonna have a cane or a walker, bro, to get him out the jail.
The families of the 2 victims are more interested in pushing the death penalty, which I can completely understand.
See, if they passed away,
a sticky situation, but
I understand 40 years,
I believe
bro.
the rapper has a really good feeling that he will get off as innocent. And even though the feds had all those scenarios drawn up linking Melly to the murder, they still lacked enough evidence to convict him. So they laid low for a while, continuing to hold Melly without bond while they gathered more information and drew up more possible scenarios. It was until February of this year, 2 years later, when the feds came out with 66, yes, you heard that right, 66 pages of DNA evidence a month before the trial was set to begin. I'm not gonna lie, 66 pages is crazy. Melly might be toasting this one. And as DJ Academics called it, the trial was postponed due to the last-minute evidence drop.
All I'm saying is that they're providing this less than a month out before trial. Look for this case to be postponed, if you ask me.
Melly's trial was pushed back to May 23rd, giving Melly some more time to get the DNA evidence analyzed and build up some more defense before his sentencing. The prosecutors then provided Melly with a list of all witnesses they had against him, including his ex-girlfriend and her mom. But he wasn't too cool
see, that's
with that.
raps,
Melly
bro.
immediately filed a motion to prevent these 2 from even showing up because he feels like they would sabotage him and his career. But the feds weren't done yet. The prosecutors summoned popular cameraman Drew Filmed It to the stand. Drew Filmed It is a well-known...
Whoa, what? Like, if Drew didn't film it, then it wasn't filmed right. That guy? Whoa, I didn't even know what he looked like. That's Drew? That's crazy.
And yet, the prosecutors summoned popular cameraman Drew Filmed It to the stand. Drew Filmed It is a well-known cameraman that has shot many music videos for Florida artists like Glock 9, Hot Boy, and even Louisiana artist Fredo Bang. They're most likely wanting to go through his SD card or his hard drive to find any video or audio footage or any conversations that could possibly lead to more information on this case. This is the same way they got YoungBoy. The cameraman's footage was used against him in court, but Drew kept it street and never showed up at all to testify testify against Melly. He's a real one for that.
He
However,
is a real one for
the
that.
prosecutors are now trying to threaten Drew with jail time if he doesn't show up. So he
What?
lined up and is trying to get them to further prove why they need him in court and what.
Bro, what? That's tough, bro. He's gonna get thrown in jail.
What he has to do with this case. Right now, it seems like
Drew
it's
ain't gonna
Melly
be
against the
filming
world
it.
because these prosecutors are coming hard with the evidence, and they're really trying to turn everyone that was cool with Melly against him. Let's just hope the beloved Florida artist comes out as innocent, and we can continue to get great music from him. And check out this video for me.
Hey, man, what a great little video right there from Street Gossip, you guys. I hope y'all did enjoy it. Like I said, Melly, you know, if he did nothing wrong, 100% gotta get out, bro. 40 years is absolutely crazy to be innocent for. But if he did, you know, cap 2 people, 40 years still seems like a lot. But, you know, it is what it is. I know he's in a state that, like I said, does not play that shit at all. I forgot what it is. I'm pretty sure it's like Texas or some shit like that, bro. But they don't play around there when it comes to stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. Would really love to get y'all's thoughts. And if he didn't do it, I really hope we do see him out soon, because I was really enjoying his music and the vibe he was bringing to the state. And honestly, bro, I would love to hear his, you know, he had that nice little like 2016, 2018 type of music, bro, where you could just, I don't know, vibe out to it. I haven't been a, you know, real too big a fan of music nowadays, bro. I am liking, though, how people are starting to get old school tracks and put them on the background and then rap over it. Those shits are all hella tough. I'm not gonna lie. I really do love those. But, when it comes to just those older classics, they really do be hitting. And those 2015, 2016 raps where people were starting, you know, really getting their stuff going, I don't know. To me, that was some of the prime rap days, in my opinion. Like I said, I don't really know anything about the trial, when it is, or all that good Jimmy Jazz stuff. You guys can let me know and inform me down in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Y'all be easy, though, and deuces.